Hi, everybody. I'm Holly Daniels, meditation teacher and therapist, and today I'm going to talk about Lady Gaga. Did you see her at the American Music Awards last night with R. Kelly? I did. She's brilliant. I love Lady Gaga because she is so good at interweaving different political and social themes in her songs and in her performances, and last night was no different. Now, the headlines this morning talk about her performance having these themes of presidential scandal, and yes, that was definitely there. But I'm going to talk about a deeper, more meaningful theme that was present in her performance last night, and that was talking about how we deal with our bodies, right? In Western civilization, we are very disconnected. We are very mind dominated. We're not in our bodies, and we kind of see our bodies from an external point of view, kind of like we're looking at our bodies from the outside in instead of experiencing life through our bodies from the inside out, right? Which is really closer to the reality of our life experience. Our bodies are the vessel through which we experience all of life, right? And we should be having this feeling that we're using our body and being in our body to be in the world. But instead, in Western civilization, we're kind of looking at our body in an external way, looking for external validation and analyzing, intellectualizing our bodies, comparing our bodies to other people's bodies, using our bodies in a way to kind of see if we can get the right relationship we want, if we have the right body, or how can we use our body to get better, connections in our career. And we commodify our body and really disconnect completely from the authentic experience of being in our bodies, right? Now, this song that Lady Gaga sings, Do What You Want with My Body, she's kind of scolding the media for objectifying body in this way, for using images of her body or talking about her body to make money, right, and sell magazines and that sort of thing. And she's saying, well, go ahead and you can have my body if you want, but you can't have my mind and you can't have my heart, and I have my voice. You can't take those things away, so go ahead and do what you want with my body. And there's this brilliant juxtaposition of the performance she gave last night, in which she plays the secretary to a president, President Kelly, and she gives her body to this man who is also going to objectify her, who is not someone who can take care of that relationship. He's not really a true intimate reciprocal partner to her. And she knows this as his secretary, and she says, do what you want with my body anyway. And I have my mind, and I have my heart and my soul, but go ahead and do what you want with my body. Interestingly enough, though, her heart is broken when it doesn't end well. When the president says, I don't even know this woman, when they're caught, there are pictures of the two of them doing whatever they're doing. And he says, I don't even know this woman. And then she's heartbroken. And during the performance, then we see the images of her as a young child, right? The young, vulnerable child playing the piano by herself. And the images coming up behind her of all the mean headlines and tabloid headlines about her body and about different points of her career. And so we see, oh, actually, it didn't turn out well to disconnect from body. That actually it isn't okay to be disconnected, and that it's really painful when we aren't in our bodies and connected to our bodies. And we can't really say, oh, well, I can just separate, and that's my body, and this is me, and I can make a separation, and go ahead and do whatever you want with my body, and I'll be fine. That isn't really authentic and true, and that it's actually very painful to be disconnected from body. Now, when we disconnect from body, the other thing that happens is our minds are out of control, right? It's the mind domination of this society that kind of led to the disconnection of our body in the first place. And it's really interesting to me that we're so interested in our society right now about meditation, quieting the mind, lessening the mind chatter. Because the truth of the matter is, we can do everything we want with our minds, but if we're just working with the mind, disconnected from everything else, we're never going to get anywhere. We're never going to be able to quiet the mind because it's in control and it likes to think and it's going to keep going. Your mind is not going to shut up until you can be in your body, right? We need to start experiencing life from the inside out and be in our bodies and stop looking at our bodies from the outside in. Here's a quick little exercise that might help you see if you are connected or not connected to your body. Take 20 minutes today. Put away your phone, put away your computer, put away your book and your magazine, your cigarette, your alcohol. None of that is allowed. This is not a time for exercising. We're not talking about jogging or being in spin class. Just take 20 minutes just being. Sit on your couch, sit outside in nature. Nature is a beautiful place to reconnect to body. Our bodies are our connection to nature. Our bodies are made of the same material as everything else in the universe, right? And so see if you can just sit for 20 minutes and just be. Just be in your body, being in the world with life happening around you and through you. Can you do it? Are you okay? If not, if that's really uncomfortable for you, you might be a little disconnected and might want to look into that. I think it's really important as a society that we start looking at our lives in a different way and see how we're experiencing our lives and stop analyzing how we're living and start experiencing life, right? We have to stop looking at our bodies and we need to start living in our bodies. And I thank you, Lady Gaga, for bringing up some of these very important themes. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope you practice a little bit being in your body, being in the present moment. And until we meet again, I'm Holly Daniels. May inner peace be with you.